They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-Eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm
müssen wir
pretty
hin.
sure he hates you,
Na
actually.
los.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do
Was war
that?
das jetzt?
We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
Das ist nicht gut.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskar.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Ponte renas. Yon kai canon jossi botagon costoti da orra.
Zum Glück steht hier so viel Kram rum. Nein. 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 Ja, ich bin mit einigen meiner Entscheidungen dann doch nicht so zufrieden, aber ich
Let's
treffe sie
go.
gerade aus dem Bauch heraus tatsächlich.
You're quick, I'll give you that. But you're reckless.
If I have to, I will murder my way to Ramsay Snow and cave his bloody head in.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here.
Aber
They
ist
won't
dennoch
stop looking
schwierig,
for
ne?
us.
Wenn
It's
du
a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Guess we'll find out.
Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
du siehst halt im Spieleverlauf, was wann wie passieren kann. Und es ist mal die eine Richtung und mal die andere Richtung. Deswegen alles könnte passieren. Deswegen bin ich mir nicht sicher, wie ich reagieren soll. Oh oh. Uhuhu. Da war jemand drin. Und hat seine Spuren nicht verwischt. Okay, wir gucken erstmal hier rein, ob irgendwas fehlt.
Everything's still here.
Dann der Schreibtisch.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
Oh nein. Wie gesagt, ich habe mich nicht immer gut entschieden, aber es gibt in solchen Spielen auch kein gut oder schlecht, Mensch. Es kann so oder so
Was someone
kommen.
going through my books? Why would someone do this?
Ich finde auch immer noch, die Dialogoptionen sind viel zu schnell. Deswegen ist es für mich immer schwierig, natürlich der Story ganz normal zu folgen. Und dann halt zu gucken, dass ich auch die Frage schnell noch mitbekomme und die zur Not halt nochmal lese. Und dann halt überlegen, okay, was für eine Antwort nehme ich. Und das ist einfach viel zu kurz. Das ist, glaube ich, beim Zuschauen viel, viel einfacher. Aber beim Spielen ist es halt echt schwierig.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
There.
That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right.
Das hätte eh nicht
Lord
funktioniert, ich bin mir
Glenmore's
sicher.
army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
That was never in question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester.
Von der Mutter.
Just remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Boah, da bin ich jetzt aber nervös. Habe ich damals übrigens nicht geschafft.
Roderick?
Oh. Ja, er lebt noch.
You look... You're really...
I know, I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, just two limbs and half a face. Please.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, Your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to assure our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
Aber die Liebe. Mann.
We can't let him do that to us.
I'm not powerless here, Roderick. If I told him I thought this marriage was wise, he'd listen. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North. And they flay their enemies.
I know things may look bad, but I won't let our houses fall.
I wish I could stand by you, Roderick, but I have to be practical.
Lena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
Because I love you, Elena.
Roderick. I wish that was enough. I'm sorry. But I have to think of my family. I'm going to tell father the betrothal is off.
Wie, was soll ich denn noch
If it
machen?
helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Deepest apologies, my
Mann!
lord. I tried to stop him, but
Ich hab alles richtig gemacht.
Rumors are
Ah.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth, you can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
get out. Now.
How rude of you. Your mother's the one who invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Ryan attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Ryan belongs at that funeral. With his family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around and keeping them dull on wine.
Mist.
It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fine. Let's talk this through.
How about I talk and you fucking listen? So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit.
What a Wichser.
But you're a different man entirely, aren't you?
Schloch.
So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother.
Ich kann nicht. Es tut mir
I'm
leid.
not kissing your
Ich kann
ring.
nicht.
Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And
Ich kann
because
nicht,
of your
echt.
defiance,
Das musste Ethan schon machen.
I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood
You
Forest.
can't do
Ramsay
that.
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something
Oh,
else.
müssen wir Ramsay dann
As of
wissen lassen.
today, I harvest
today?
ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Arschloch. Ich glaube, es hätte nichts
By
geändert,
the way,
wenn er den Ring geküsst
my
hätte.
men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
He's always been a brute. I'm just glad you didn't submit to him.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family. What's poor
Nein.
Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
Genau das
We
hier.
can't afford to show weakness, Mother.
It would have been a minor sacrifice.
Ja, hat es Ethan geholfen? Nein. Scheiße. Ich weiß nicht, was richtig und was falsch ist. Gibt kein richtig und falsch. Gibt nur eine andere Geschichte. Ja, genau. Nur eine
My
andere
lord.
Geschichte.
Are you well?
Nein.
This fight isn't over. Not even close.
Wir brauchen ganz viel Pechfässer oder Wildfeuer. Wildfire. Oh, Jon Snow.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
Ja, jetzt tu mal nicht so, John, ey.
He won't stop bothering me.
You were a squire. He thinks you have potential. He said
Oh, das Schwert.
you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there. At the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother.
Die waren ja alle
Why
draußen.
didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
The men were too drunk to draw their swords. The Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Walder Frey and Roose Bolton will pay for their treachery.
I'd like to believe you, but men like that don't get what they deserve.
Oh,
Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
Die haben das Aussehen der Charaktere halt echt voll gut getroffen. Auch bei Cersei, bei ihm jetzt. Schon cool. Ich will wieder nach London fahren. Fliegen.
There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. And they'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust. I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
Winter is coming. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance, don't worry.
Mit den Nordhain, das wollte ich auf keinen Fall machen.
Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers. Thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it.
Bestimmt rutschig da oben. Ich würde da nicht
I'd
so nah
say
dran
you'll get
stehen.
used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
Frostfinger. Ach, ich mag den Akzent. Blut. Und wir sind wieder in Königsmund. Wir treffen uns jetzt mit denjenigen, der den Brief geschrieben hat.
I'm here, but where are you?
Und ich glaube, ich wäre nicht hingegangen. Oder wenn, hätte ich mir vielleicht Sarah mitgenommen. Mein Auge juckt. So.
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander. Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
Thank you, Damien.
It was my pleasure. You got my note.
That was you.
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Why all the secrecy? If you wanted to talk to me, you could have asked.
It never seemed the right time. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What people?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
Let her go!
You?
Da hat er mir geholfen.
What happened? What was that?
What did it look like? He tried to kill me!
Why would he do that?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling. You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleabottom. No one will ever find him.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't.
Everything all right, sir? Damien, where are you?
Ich behalte das Messer. Ich hoffe, sie versteckt das gut. Oh, verdammt. Furchtbar. Da sehen wir nochmal Ethan und sein Vater. 2 Lords. Fast zeitgleich. Fast.
What's Gwyn Whitehill doing here?
No idea.
Hello, Roderick. Sir Roland. It's been a while since we've met.
Yes. Last time I saw you and my brother had almost started a war. Your father wanted to murder Asher for your little love affair, remember?
That was a long time ago. May we speak privately?
My lady?
Roderick, I came here because I know how hard these past few days must have been for you and your family. I know my words probably mean nothing to you, but they're all I have.
Thank you, Gwyn.
I'm so sorry, Roderick. Your brother didn't deserve this.
Neither of them did.
Listen, I know my father is intent on using Ryan as a hostage, but I think you deserve some news of him. I know it's little consolation, but if I can offer you this...
Your father is a cruel man. He's never done a kind thing in his life.
It's not true. I admit he's caused pain. But he's not mistreating your brother. I'm looking after him, but...
What?
The other day he said something that made me worry. He asked me if his father died because he was a coward. He asked if he was really a thief and a traitor like my father says. I don't wish to upset you, but...
Please help him, Gwyn. Don't let him believe what your father tells him.
I've been doing my best to set him right, but he is only a child. He feels forgotten, alone. He's waiting for his family, but every day my father tells him they will never come. That they've chosen their pride over him. And with each passing day, those words start to sound like truth. I thought you'd have more to say. Roderick, if you really want to bring Ryan home, this war has to end. You know that. We don't have to be enemies, Roderick.
Hello, lesen, Mensch.
It's good to see you, Talia. I hope I can count on your discretion.
Ich muss das doch immer erst lesen bei den langen Sätzen, Mann.
You should speak to Mother.
Ja, für sie muss das halt... Es muss so furchtbar sein, einfach.
Mother, come join the others.
He should be here. He should be with his family.
Jetzt bricht's
But
wahrscheinlich
instead
raus.
they send her.
Gwyn came here on her own. She wanted us to know Ryan is okay.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house, My children.
I won't let that happen to us.
You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it. Promise me.
It won't come to that. We will defeat them.
War asks much of a man that he is not prepared to give. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Jeder trägt seinen Teil dazu bei. Gerade, obwohl sie nicht da sind.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was always honourable. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. He stood up to Ramsay Snow. He saved our sister's life and paid with his own. He was only a boy.
We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye.
So furchtbar.
Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
From ice we Forsters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers' bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. His final words, faced with the sword, cut short the bastard's breath. Take me as hostage, oh my Lord. He saved us all from death. Fight on, Ethan the brave.
bear steel with you. Our Lord might win a hero's grave, so iron rose anew. Still iron rose anew.
Gott, ey. Schon furchtbar.
What is going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about?
What was that?
Ja, oh Gott. Okay, also gucken wir mal. Du und 76% der Spieler haben Marguerite, wieso spricht der Name immer so komisch aus, Brief nicht gefälscht. Wie gesagt, Sarah ist ja danach so reingeplatzt, ne? Ich weiß nicht, ob das so gut wäre. Und ich glaube, es hätte Marjorie dann auch noch in sehr große Schwierigkeiten gebracht und dann hätten wir ihr Vertrauen komplett verloren. 73,2% der Spieler haben sich geweigert, Lord Whitehills Ring zu küssen. Okay, sind also viele Leute sehr emotional. Du und 51%, also hier Hälfte, haben die Verlobung von Roderick und Eleanor Glenmore nicht erreicht. Also man konnte das tatsächlich erreichen. Ich war so vorsichtig jetzt. Du und 95% der Spieler haben nicht verraten, dass Cutter Finns Messer gestohlen hat. Oder Cotter. Und du und 90% der Spieler haben Myras Angreifer getötet. Also, ja, würde ich auch jedes Mal wieder so machen. Das Problem ist nur, ich weiß halt nicht, wir haben ja das Messer behalten, ne? Ich habe das privat weggeworfen. Aber ich denke mir, vielleicht kann ich das irgendwie nochmal gebrauchen und irgendwo hinschmuggeln. Kann ja sein. Deswegen habe ich es jetzt einfach mal mitgenommen. So.
From ice we forced is born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. May kings and queens melt down their crowns up high on Aegon's hill. In floods of gold I pray they drown, for all the blood they spill. Man, sound the horn of winter's past, call starving giants forth, urge cannibals to break their fast on wardens of the north. Eastern mages empty the veins of beasts across the sea. Paint slavers bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. His final words, faced with the sword, cut short the bastard bastard's breath. Take me as hostage, oh my Lord. He saved us all from death. He saved us all from death. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you. Our Lord might win a hero's grave, so iron grows anew. Still iron grows anew.
Nein, ich möchte das wirklich immer noch nicht. Jedes Mal. Ja, das war die zweite Episode von Game of Thrones. 6 Episoden gibt es. Ich weiß ja nicht genau, wie ich es schneide, aber ich habe eigentlich vor, die Folgen auch etwas länger zu schneiden. Einfach so, dass ich den Cut auch so setzen kann, dass es nicht allzu sehr schmerzt und in sich irgendwie abgeschlossen ist. Kann ich aber noch nicht versprechen. Vor allem, ihr wisst ja jetzt, wie ich es geschnitten habe. Ist ja jetzt eh schon vorbei. Aber ich habe halt nicht zu viel versprochen. Jetzt geht es halt langsam so los. Jetzt geht es halt langsam los und es wird halt immer emotionaler, immer schwieriger und immer, ja, auch brutaler, würde ich sagen. Auch brutaler in den Entscheidungen. Weil das war ja in der ersten Episode, hat man ja gemerkt, okay, ja, du kannst dich jetzt so und so entscheiden und da passiert jetzt nichts Schlimmes. Dann wirst du am Ende überrascht. Bei der zweiten haben wir jetzt schon gesehen, wenn du dich, also wir hätten tatsächlich auch schon Charaktere verlieren können. Ich glaube schon, dass wir den Kohlenjungen da schon verlieren hätten können. Und ihr müsst daran denken, dass wenn wir Charaktere verlieren, sind die halt wirklich den ganzen Storyverlauf nicht mehr da und könnten halt eigentlich noch nützlich sein. Ich bin eigentlich jetzt im Großen und Ganzen dann doch mit meinen Entscheidungen zufrieden. Ich weiß immer noch nicht, ob das so richtig war, das Messer zu behalten. Werden wir sehen. Wie gesagt, ist halt einfach nur eine andere Geschichte. Ich find das eigentlich ganz gut. Ist nicht richtig, ist nicht falsch, ist einfach nur eine andere Geschichte. Ja, und in Episode 3 geht's dann weiter. Und ich denke, da werden wir auch dann diesmal einen weiteren Nebencharakter sehen. Hat sich ja schon so ein bisschen so abgezeichnet. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zur nächsten Folge. Bye, bye.